President Biden will be in the Carolinas next week. He is scheduled to speak Monday about the current state of race relations in America. He'll be making his address at the Mother Emanuel AME Church in Charleston, where 9 black parishioners were killed by a white gunman back in 2015.
Joining us now, Chief Legal Analyst KJhalif Rhodes to preview the president's visit. KJhalif, there are a lot of layers to the president's upcoming visit.
I mean, you can point to the one that's probably the most glaring, and that's just the African American vote. In every race, his last race where he even got out of the primary, you can point to South Carolina and South Carolina's strong support to show him as the leader that propelled him to win the nomination of the Democratic Party and further pushed him to win the last election in the primary. So he recognizes that he'll need the South, but he also recognizes he'll need the black vote. And so that's why you have Vice President Harris going to Myrtle Beach, and you have him coming to South Carolina, specifically to Charleston. So you can address race relations. Where better to do that? Where a white supremacist took an opportunity to kill 9 individuals, so you can address and condemn that violence, but also reassure African American voters that we support you, that we just don't take your vote for granted, that I'm here and I'm showing you that I support you.
You know, I was reading that the campaign manager is saying, hey, we're not going to wait till the last minute to come in and go, oh, hey, we need your votes. We're going to do it right at the very beginning, with South Carolina being one of the first to have this election. And so they're hitting the ground running quickly.
They are, but I mean, if you think about it, folks have been, specifically on the Republican side, have been campaigning for like the last year and a half, it seemed like. So last minute's relative depending on who's looking, but I can say that they are doing a better effort than they've done in the past. The last time South Carolina was kind of a one-off hit. He was not really doing well in the other two locations. South Carolina came and saved the day. And so now they recognize the strength of that state and recognize the black vote there is extremely important. So he has to go after that. I mean, that's also on the hill of a number of polls that are showing that African Americans would vote for former President Trump at 22% rate, which is higher than ever in history. If that number pans out, that would be the first time a Democratic candidate never got 80%. And so because he sees these polls, just like we see these polls, his team is probably telling him, you need to go and make sure you're shoring up that vote now as opposed to later. And at this, African-American voters are feeling as though their votes are being taken for granted. And so how better to make sure you're not making the person feel like their vote's taken for granted? You got to go and find them. You got to go and talk to them, and you got to do it fast.
What will we learn from South Carolina and then the coming weeks, where voters, how they're feeling?
I think South Carolina will be telling, but it's really hard because all these states are jockeying for position of who can be first. I mean, before you had New Hampshire, you had Iowa. Now you have a lot of states like wanting to be the very first. I think, unlike in the past elections, I think North Carolina will probably show a larger showing with Super Tuesday, because on that date, you'll have a lot of the races done, and by March 5th, we'll know something. I don't know if South Carolina will be a telling of where the African-American vote is, or specifically where the Republican Party will be, because we know for sure that the Democratic side, he has no other people that are running against him that have a significant chance of beating him that are on the ballot in that state.